Good morning. It's day 28 of our 30 Days of Pilates. Hope you're well. Today's class is going to be a nice class actually. It's a postural focused class. So I'm going to focus on mobility through the shoulders to kind of alleviate any tightness across the chest, any rounding of the shoulders, bit of upper back strengthening, and also lots of lovely spinal mobility for a nice, healthy, functional back. So we're going to sit with our knees bent, feet on the floor, and sitting nice and upright here, kind of lifting yourself up out of your pelvis. Let's take the arms forward and interlace your fingers. All right, so I want you to reach your arms up overhead. Now just go into a point where you can comfortably, I say comfortably, reach your arms back without kind of straining or kind of stressing your neck forward. And then bring the arms down. Then round in the spine. Let's roll back. Good. Reach the hands forward as you sit up tall again, taking the arms back. Just bringing some movement into the shoulders there. Nice. And forward and lift. Good. And rolling back. So as you come up into that nice flat back, that nice extension, try not to stick the belly out and arch the spine. Keep a little connection through the rib cage. Let's do one more here. Growing tall, taking the arms back, and we're just going to do a little pulse. See if you can reach those arms back a little bit further, and you should really feel the work starting to happen across the shoulders and upper back. Last two, last one. Take the hands apart and just bring them down in front of you here. You can just place them on top of your knees. We're going to go for a single arm raise. So nice straight arm, and you'll reach in the back of your hand back behind you. And the movement's just coming from your arm, okay? So if you find your shoulder kind of squeezing up or your whole side of your body twisting, just pull it back a little bit. Don't reach back as far. Just work within the range where you can control what's happening in the rest of the body. Last two. Lovely. And last one here. Good. You're going to extend the legs away and sit up tall. We're coming in for our spine stretch. So actually, let's take the feet about hip width distance apart. Imagine your back's up against a wall here. You're going to peel your head away from the wall, peel your shoulders, spine, and then reach forward in between your feet. Lovely. Take a breath in here. And as you breathe out, draw back from the belly, restacking your spine up like blocks, and reach back behind you. Good. So arms come down, drop the chin. Rolling forward, reach between the feet. Feel that lovely stretch coming from down the back of the legs, lower back. And pulling back here, stacking the spine back up. Gorgeous. Let's do another one. So we're just getting some lovely mobility through the spine. Easing out any tightness, any stiffness. We'll do one more. Did I just say that was one more? We're doing one for luck. Great. All the way up. Circle the arms wide and bring them to the mat. Okay. We're going for back support. You want to bring your feet together. Bring your hands just behind you. So you're kind of pushing yourself upright. If this doesn't feel nice on your wrists, your hands can go out to the side like this, okay? So we're going to work the legs, but it's a spinal movement as well. So I want you to start by scooping, tucking the bum under, to start to lift the bottom, lift the legs off of the floor, raising up into a diagonal. And then to lower down, it's the same movement through the spine, through the hips, and sitting up tall. You got that? Okay, so scoop under, lift the bum, lift the legs, lift the chest. A lot of work coming from the shoulders here. And slowly drop down with control. Excellent. Can you do another one? Scoop and lift. Now hold it here if you can. We're going to do single leg raises. So you're pressing into that heel, working the calf, working the hamstrings. Can you keep the hips lifted here? If you can't do this, you're just going to flow through the back support. Last one. And take yourself all the way back to the mat. Lovely. Bring your knees in and roll down onto the mat. Dropping your legs. Okay. So let's just start with some gentle mobilization through the shoulders. We'll come into that backstroke move again, taking one arm overhead. And switch. Good. And switch. Now lying down on the floor, it gives you something to kind of gauge against. So when we were doing this sitting up, there was no kind of pressure behind you, nothing kind of pushing back. But now I'm feeling a little bit more tightness, I suppose, in my shoulders because they can't go as far with the floor behind me. But it feels good. Okay, last one here. Bring both hands to the mat. Lift the bum and hold it up here. So you're in like a shoulder bridge position. Scoop the bum under. Little inner thigh squeeze. Let's go back into that backstroke. So we're working the legs as well now. Lovely. Keep tucking under the tailbone so you're not feeling this in the lower back. You should feel it in the inner thighs, hamstrings, glutes. Last two here. And last one. Bring the arms all the way to the mat and slowly lower the back. All the way to the floor. Gorgeous. Okay, you're going to roll over onto your front now. So, you're going to be up on your forearms. And let's bring your elbows, I'd say in line with your shoulders, okay? If they're in too close, it's going to limit your range. So you can take them out about mat width distance apart. And let's just lower the face to the floor. Lovely. Now we're going to come up into like a little upper back bend here. So I want you to draw your shoulders back to start. Start to lift the chest. And then look towards the end of your mat. You're going to feel this mid to upper back, okay? I want you to pull your shoulders back a little bit more. And extend your chest forward more. So it's coming from your chest, not your chin. And you should feel all those upper back muscles connect. And then lower yourself down to the floor. And again, so it's more of a reach forward from the chest to pull back from the shoulders. You shouldn't feel this in your lower back. If you do, just drop down a little bit. And take it back to the mat. Excellent. So we're looking at bringing mobility and movement into that upper spine. And lower. Just trying to reverse the effects of sitting at a desk, or being on our phones, and those rounded shoulders that come with that, and take it all the way down. Okay, on the next one, you're going to lift up, Draw those shoulders back. Now press into the hands. See if you can raise your elbows and get your arms straight. Not everyone's going to be able to, so just go to wherever you can. Lovely. And bend the elbows. Slowly lower the body back to the floor. Gorgeous. And again, extend forward from the chest, reach the shoulders back. Now start to lift the elbows, straightening the arms up. Oh, this feels yummy. And bend the elbows first. Lower the belly. Lower the rib cage. And all the way to the floor. One more here. Extending forward, pressing up. Good. And slowly taking yourself all the way back to the floor. That was so nice. Okay, we're going to go for a little bit of arm rotation now. So if you can just lift your head off of the mat, and we're coming into a slight upper back bend here. We don't want to lift up too high. We're just kind of hovering off the mat. I want you to reach your right arm forward. Good. And then circle wide and reach for your feet. Now, as you reach for your feet, can you lift a little bit higher from the chest? You're trying to touch your fingers towards your toes and bring your arm forward. Lovely. And again, take that arm back, reach away. If your lower back doesn't like this, just bring yourself closer to the mat. And one more on this side. Reach. Bring the arm forward and drop it down to the floor. Other side now. Extend the opposite arm. Let's circle round. Oh, yummy. Is it just me? I think that feels really good on the back. And circle and reach. Think about trying to touch your toes. And lower. And last one here. Good. And if you look at my back here, my rib cage is heavy on the mat. And I've just got a little bit of a lift from the top of my spine. And bring the arm forward. Drop the arm down, drop the head down. Good. Okay. You're going to interlace your hands behind your back and turn your palms up towards the ceiling like so. You got that? Excellent. So start with your head sideways on the mat, looking at me. And then you're going to extend your arms, straighten them out, reach for your feet and look down towards the floor. Good, a lot of work coming from the back here. And as you bend your elbows and bring them back on your back, you're going to look the other way. Lovely, and again, reach the hands away, lift the chest, looking down towards the floor. Bend the arms, come over to the other side. And lift. Can you float your hands off of your bum? And lower. Okay, we're going to add on. Bring the legs together. As we lift and extend the arms this time, point the toes. Hover those legs off the floor. And as you lower the head down, I want you to pulse the feet towards you twice. Long body, reaching back. Lower yourself down, bend the knees. And lift. Good. Last one here. Amazing. Drop the legs down. Bring your hands underneath you. Press up. And push back on your heels. Oh, lovely. Dropping your head to the floor and just extending your arms long. Gorgeous. And let's push up onto all fours. And we're going to come into a cat stretch here. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your bum, and round in the spine.
Really lift from the belly, lift from the rib cage. Breathing in to extend forward. Let that extension come from the upper body, so you're not dropping the belly too much. And round in the back. Lift, lift, lift the belly. And inhale to extend forward. One more each way. Good. Last one here. Taking the eyes down to the floor. And sitting back towards your heels. Slowly stacking the spine up. You're all done. How's that? I actually really enjoyed that. My back thanks me for it. We moved the spine in lots of different ways, and we did a bit of strengthening too. I hope you loved it. I will see you tomorrow for day 28.